Hello friends, welcome back to the Python programming session. In the earlier sessions, we had looked into the function overview, the function definition, the function call, and the different types of arguments which we can pass to the function. And in today's session, let's look into one more topic, that is function recursion. What do you mean by recursion? A function which calls itself is called as function recursion. So it is nothing but a function calling itself. So this is called as function recursion. So a very good example for looking into the function recursion is to find factorial of a number. Factorial of a number. This can be achieved by using function recursion. So suppose, let me say I want to find factorial of 5. So factorial of 5 can be split as 5 into 4 factorial. So we are taking out 5 into and we are giving 4 factorial. So again we are calling the, for 5 factorial we will call the program factorial of a number, in which we will split it into 5 into 4 factorial. So this 4 factorial again we call the factorial. So a function is calling itself. So within the function we are calling the same function again. So 4 will now be reduced to 4 into 3 factorial. 3 will be now reduced to 3 factorial will be reduced to 3 into 2 factorial. 2 factorial will now be reduced to 2 into 1 factorial. 1 factorial will have the value 1. So now it goes back. 1 factorial is nothing but 1. So 2 into 1 is 2. So the value 2 goes over here. The value 1 comes over here. 2 into 1 factorial is nothing but 2. So the value 2 passes on to the previous function. So this one will get 3 into 2 factorial. 2 factorial is nothing but 2. So 3 into 2 is 6. So the value 6 will be passed to the calling function. So 3 factorial is nothing but 6. 4 6 are 24. So 24 will be passed over here. 24 into 5 is 120. So 5 factorial value is nothing but equal to 120. So the same function, factorial function, gets called every time, and once it reaches 1 factorial, the value 1 would be passed, and then the previous, it returns the value to the calling function. So finally we get 5 factorial is equal to 120. So this is how factorial of a number works by the recursive mode. Now let's look into the code example as to how factorial of a number works in Python. So let me have my function called def. So let me have def. I give the function name as fact, and then I give the number as n. So def fact of n. Now I say if n equal to 1, return 1. Factorial of 1 is 1. So it will return 1. If the number is not equal to 1, it will go into the else condition and it will return n into fact n minus 1. So it will return this particular value. Now again it is calling factorial. So if the number is not equal to 1, it will give n into factorial n minus 1. So this is nothing but the function definition. Function definition. Now let me call this function with a function call. Function call. So for this I say, since it is returning a value, let me store it in result. Result equal to fact of 3. So this is my function call, wherein it calls the particular function. And this is the part of the program, that is print result is part of the program. It's not part of function definition, but it's a part of the program. So now let's look into how we can trace out this particular function. Since I'm giving fact of 3, this particular function is being called thrice. So let me write it thrice over here. Def fact of n. If n equal to 1, return 1. Else return n into fact n minus 1. And now let me call this again. Fact of n. If n equal to 1, return 1. Else return n into fact n minus 1. Since it is calling thrice, let me just write it thrice. Fact of n. If n equal to 1, return 1. Else return n into fact n minus 1. So now let's see how it works. Let's trace out the program. So initially n is 3. So for the first, it will go to this particular location and takes n value equal to 3. It is comparing if n equal to 1. So n is not 1. So it won't return 1. It will go to the else condition and it will return n into factorial n minus 1. So n is 3 in this case. 3 into factorial n minus 1 is nothing but factorial 2. So this fact function is again calling the same fact function itself. So it is calling itself. Now instead of calling this one, the same program I have written thrice. So let me call the same program here. So factorial of 2 will come over here. N will have the value equal to 2. Again n is not equal to 1. So it goes to the else condition and it will return n into fact n minus 1. That is 2 into factorial of 1. So again it is calling this function. So it will come over here. N will take the value 1. Now my n is equal to 1. So it will return 1. It will return 1 where? To the calling function. So in this case, I'll write it in dotted lines. It will return 1 to the calling function. So 1 is returned to fact of 1. 2 into fact of 1 now becomes 2 into 1. So this 2, this value 2 is being returned where? To this particular function. So value of factorial 2 now becomes equal to 2. So this 2 moves to factorial of 2. So it becomes 3 into 2. So it becomes equal to 6. Now this 6 is passed, is returned from the function, the first function. So where does this 3 go now? It will go to this result. Because we are calling fact of 3, it is returning 6. So result will have the value 6. Now if I say print my result, it will print the value equal to 6. So factorial of 3 is nothing but 6. So here we have to remember two things. Firstly, the function is being called itself. So first we are calling the function and then the return value is being received back to the function. And once the main function is getting executed, that result is passed to the result variable over here. And now when we print the result, it will give the value equal to 6. Hope so friends, it is clear for you. Function recursion, factorial of a number using function recursion. Hope so it is clear for you. Recursion is nothing but a function calling itself. So this function is again calling the same function. So it goes on repeating till the condition, that is, it return a solid value. These are the recursive statements. Fact n minus 1, fact n minus 1 is the recursive statements. But here we are getting a solid value, which is the termination condition. It's no longer called again. So it returns back the value. We have to give a solid value so that it returns back and does not go into an infinite loop. So hope so friends, it is clear for you the function recursion and factorial of a number by using function recursion. If you have any doubts, please do reach to me out in the comment section. If you like my video, click on the like button and please do subscribe to get notifications of my new videos. Till then, see you. Bye bye.